Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before we begin the ceremony, I want to take you through a few housekeeping. Please note that there are 5 emergency exits in this room. 2 are placed on the wall behind me, to my left and to my right. 2 at the back, to the left and to the right. And there is also an emergency exit halfway through the room, to my left, your right. Please do note the location of your nearest exit. Now, let's review the event schedule. First, we will begin with the academic procession, during which I will invite everyone to stand. The ceremony will feature speeches from both college staff and graduates. When it is your turn to walk the stage, an usher will guide you to follow the pathway and join the queue to ascend the stage. Kindly wait until your name is called. Once your name is announced by your program leader, you'll walk on stage to receive a symbolic scroll from the president. You will be handed a scroll on stage by the president. After leaving the stage, you will retrieve your degree parchment from this desk over here. After handing back the temporary scroll. I'm afraid you can't keep the scroll. Please keep your degree safe. Your degree symbolizes all of your hard work. Mind it with your life. You will then walk along the side of the hall on that side and return to your seat. There will be a one-way system in place. You must remain in your seat until the ceremony has finished. And then finally, there will be a class photo after the ceremony has ended with the staff, lecturers, and your classmates. There's a lot of excitement, but do keep your ear out for when your class is called for your photo. Please stand as the academic procession is about to commence. Thank you all. You may now be seated. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the summer graduation ceremony of Independent College. My name is Jennifer Hellis, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today. A íana orcha a gcuina uaisle, fáilte romh ag an gcruinnear seo, in run for Collachta Náisiúnta agus Idir Náisiúnta Micklin and Coláiste seo. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this meeting at which national and international awards will be conferred on students of this college. Our guests on the platform include Dr. Paula Kenny, President of Independent College, Dr. Marian Palmer, Chair of Academic Council, Dr. Yasser Alashkar, Head of Dispute Resolution Studies, Dr. Daniel O'Sullivan, Senior Lecturer and Head of Research, Dr. Ashima Rana, Dean of Student Affairs, Mr. Louis Bergman, Head of Business and Marketing, Mr. Manoj Suranga Jyotimuni, Head of Accounting and Finance, Mr. Lucas Correa Cardoso, Program Coordinator for the BA Honors in Accounting and Finance, Ms. Carol Partridge, Program Leader for the BA Honors in Marketing, Mr. Mark Panchansky, Program Coordinator for the Business School Common Foundation Year, Ms. Hazel Clothley Jones, Program Leader for Certificate in Public Service Pensions Management. Lecturers from our School of Business, Dr. Christiana de Mulder and Mr. Paul McLaughlin. And from our School of Law, Mr. Gareth Leach and Mr. Stephen Linane. This is a very important day for the college, and we are delighted to have you all in attendance to celebrate the achievements of our learners. Many of you have traveled long distances to be here with us today, reflecting the international culture of our students, which the college is very proud to be associated with. President, honored and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, graduates, it is my privilege and great pleasure to open our Independent College and QQI Awards graduation. President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed the course Radio Production and Podcasting with Independent College in conjunction with Today FM, and I would request you to present their parchments to them. Anne-Marie Gleason, in absentia, Claudia O'Donnell, in absentia, George Feely, in absentia, Jamie McGough. Leah Sherlock, in absentia, Mairead Kenny, in absentia, Marlon Wynn, in absentia, Ronan Mockler, in absentia, Rosemary Cullen, in absentia, Shauna Griffith, in absentia, Susan Carroll, in absentia. I now call upon Mr. Stephen Linane, Lecturer in Ethics and Legal Studies, to confer the Chartered Institute of Legal Executive Awards.
I would request to you to present the parchments to them. Aaron Lawler, in absentia. Geraldine Moriarty, in absentia. Ghislaine Mullane, in absentia. Karen Kelly, in absentia. Lynn O'Neill. Niamh Tobin, in absentia. Siobhan O'Sullivan. This concludes the part of our ceremonies for the purpose of conferring the Chartered Institute of Legal Executives Awards. I now open our Quality and Qualifications Ireland Awards ceremony. I call upon Ms. Hazel Clothley Jones, Programme Leader, to confer our Certificate in Public Service Pensions Management Awards.
President, I present to you the following candidate who has successfully completed a Special Purpose Award and who is worthy of the Quality and Qualifications Ireland Award in Certificate in Public Service Pensions Management. Now I would request you to present their parchment to them. Eugene Regan, in absentia. I call upon Mr. Louis Bergman, Head of Business and Marketing, to confer the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Business Studies Awards.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a course in the School of Business and who are worthy of the Quality and Qualifications Ireland Award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Business Studies, and I would request you to present their parchments to them. Benjamin Pruneda Limas. Francis Ogana Odor. Freddie Alexander Magana Monroy. Isabel Ellis Cruz da Silva. Luana Novaes de Araujo. Margarita Elizabeth Linares Monterosa. Mateus Luis Almeida da Rosa. Priscila Simao. Stella Mayo. Weslen Alves Ribeiro. I now call upon Mr. Manoj Naranjo Hotimundi, Head of Accounting and Finance, to confer our Bachelor of Arts Honors in Accounting and Finance Awards.
President, I present you the following candidates who have successfully completed the course in the School of Business and who are worthy of the Quality and Qualifications Ireland Award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Accounting and Finance. I would request you to present their parchments to them. Ali Mohamud in absentia. Aline Kateli Conclavis. Anjana Casey. Ariane Cristina Almeida. Arison Cardoso Santos da Silva. Bernadita Suniga. Bruna Alves. Caroline Honey. Crison. David Da Silva Jr. in absentia. Emilia. Estefania Soares. Faraz Shah. Francisco de Assis. Graciela de Sousa. Gretel Espinosa. Heber Jose Lopez. Henry Firi. Jessica Rosa. João Pedro de Lima. Juliana Assis. Juliana Oliveira. Livia Nascimento. Luis Marinho. Melana Di Pola. Marcelo Quintano. Maria del Sol. Mario Alberto. Marta Mora. Monica Alves. Mr. Shafakat. Mohammed Saad. Nathan Sousa. Natalia Pereira. Romulo Fernandez. Silesia Alves. Supriyam Das. Said Imran. Taina Camila Francisco. Tefo Kido. And Jimena Arce. Now I call upon Mrs. Carol Padrich, Program Leader, to confer our Bachelor of Arts Honors in Marketing Awards.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a course of the School of Business and who are worthy of the Quality and Qualification Ireland Award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in Marketing. And I would request you to present their parchments to them. Alexandra Olive Oliveira. Ana Luisa Nogueira. Doris Melissa Maldonada Villa Alba. Lydia Sabo. Livia Saba Ini. Pablo Ignacio Vilches Jack. Well done. You're welcome. Paulo Tavio Jim Medeiros. I tried to pronounce it as much as I could. Tamu Nusaki Al Godwin. Tabu Ken Nasi. Vanessa Cristina Cruz Almeida. Victoria Calderon. Well done, Victoria. I now call upon Louis Bergen, Head of Department for the School of Business, to confer a Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Business Award.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a course in the School of Business and who are worthy of the Quality and Qualifications Ireland Award of Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Business, and I would request you to present their parchments to them. Alejandra Nadir Albornoz Mora. Alma Gabriela Bautista Gonzalez. Ana Carolini Ribeiro Antunes Gerardi. Berta Alicia Gutierrez Gutierrez. Bruna Aparecida de Almeida. Carolina da Silva Costa. Carini Regina de Caballo. Cintia Bustamante Segoviano. Dalia Ayala Muñoz. Daniel Escalona Vidal. Ekaterina Ponomareva. Emmanuel Ozuagu. Farzan. Fernanda Virginia Duarte de Araujo. Frida Martínez García. Graciela de Souza Cunha. Guilherme Zetel Lozano. Guilherme Gederson Brandão de Oliveira. Helen Montenegro Gil. Enrique do Carmo Barbosa. Isabela Ángela de Conceição. Jocelyn Elizabeth Díaz Vargas. Josephat Paulino González. Carelis Cristel Ortega Jiménez. Karini Koch. Carla Vanessa Hernández Hernández. Kawan Núñez Rodríguez. Loriena Amorim Fernández. Lucas de Souza Díaz. Marco Antonio Flores Medrano. María Fernanda Villalobos Martínez en absencia. María Fernanda Silva Sánchez. Mariana Micheli Guimarães de Silva. Mariel Heredia. Mario Alberto Botello Sandoval. Merve Yarar. Mónica Violet Gabriel Vélez González, in absentia. Nayeli Itze Zarate Awet. Natalia María Aguiar Barantes. Nemek Bayar Dashdor. Noelia González Torres. Paula de Montserrat Villaseñor Martínez. Roberto Junio da Silva Bastos. Rocio Lisette Rodríguez Escobar. Rogerio Mancini Jr. Tatiana Otarola Gutierrez. Tainara Cruz Ribeiro. Ugansaya Bat Orshik. Ximena Zapata Collado. Yaleski Yanel Zamora Chavez.
This concludes the undergraduate section of the Quality and Qualifications Ireland's award ceremony. It is now time for the first of our student speeches. Our first speaker is a graduate from our Bachelor of Arts Honours in Business Studies program, an individual who exemplifies the spirit of independent college and whose accomplishments and dedication showcase the perseverance that we celebrate today. And I am sure their journey resonates deeply with a lot of our graduating class. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Francis Ogana Oduor.
Good afternoon, everyone. Distinguished guests, faculties, family, and my fellow graduate class of 2026. I stand here today with a heart full of emotions that are difficult to translate into any one language. I remember landing in Dublin Airport 4 years ago. I had 2 suitcases that were overweight the limit, mostly packed with tea leaves from the Great Rift Valley, African spice, for those who have tried jollof rice can attest to it, and a very optimistic belief that my years of watching Western movie hadn't prepared me for the local accent. I was very, very wrong. My first grant wasn't an amount of money, it was a way of life. My first was the crack, left me looking at the crack on the wall. For those of us from Africa, Kenya to be specific, the first few weeks weren't about finding classrooms. They were about surviving the Irish wind. I realized quickly that waterproof is a relative term in Ireland. We were thousands of miles from the warmth of Nairobi sun and the comfort of our parents' kitchen. But look at us now. The person who was once confused by the roundabout is standing here as a graduate. In 2023, I moved to Dublin from Kenya. I really didn't know what life would be like here. Sure, I had dreams, but they were not the same as everyone else. I wanted to learn, develop, and do something worthwhile for myself. I can still recall clearly my first couple of weeks. Everything felt fast. Everything from the weather to the transport system, the classroom setting, to social interaction. It was easy to get to know strangers at home. Here in Dublin, people are more reserved, and it's a bit of a learning curve. I also had to learn quickly that just going to classroom as an international student was not enough. It was a learning how to endure, adjust, and do well in stressful situations. Initially, I was in the midst of trying to figure out everything at once: lectures, assignment, immigration rules, accommodation issues, part-time work, and how to make euros sustain me further until my next payslip. Some days I will go home from work very tired, only to find work awaiting for me at home. Some nights were very, very long. You go to sleep with the feeling that you have a few hours until your next lecture or until your next shift. However, somewhere in that routine, I find myself making a little bit of progress each day. I'm most thankful that I did not simply spend my time at Independent College sitting quietly at the back of the class. I was elected the student senator for accounting and finance in 2023, and I served for those 3 years. I was also elected Ireland student ambassador at that time. Those duties completely altered my college life. They changed me and put me outside my comfort zone. Now, I was not just representing myself, but also student of diverse background, culture, and experiences. The position was a learning experience in regard to listening to others. Not everyone is thinking the way you do, not everybody communicates like you, and not everybody comes from the same circumstance. When you come from Africa, especially Kenya, sometimes you have a certain assumption about people, and they have a certain assumption about you. However, in the last 3 years, I've really learned to be open and honest with people. Many of the friendship here begin in groups, class assignment, after lecture, while working shift, or even through disagreement where we had a very different perspective. I believe that is one of the greatest privileges of studying abroad. You aren't looking at the world through just one lens anymore. You learn that individuals and groups have a unique past, challenges, and life perspective. There were times that made me feel humble too. Time when I doubted myself when it came to my academic abilities. Time when working and going to school seemed to be very difficult and delicate balancing act. It was really exhausting to try to succeed academically while constantly being mindful of rent, bills, deadline, and responsibilities back at home. This is an experience many of the international students know it all too well. Physically, you are in class, but often mentally, you are in another place, perhaps working, out living cost, thinking about family, wondering if you're doing enough. During this time, it was the community that kept me going. Friends who arrived to check in, understanding lectures, co-workers who encouraged me, and students who were in the same situations. I know these 3 years were never just about getting a qualification. I grew more disciplined, more patient, more independent, and I found how to handle pressure more appropriately. I taught to be effective leaders. I learned how to stand in a room that used to scare me. But perhaps most importantly, I learned that success in a foreign country was not necessarily always glamorous, as I had thought from afar. Many of the battles that international students are fighting may not be noticed. However, they keep coming in the morning, they continue to go to lectures, and they keep working, they keep moving. To all my graduating classmates, each one of you has a story behind this achievement. There are some stories that can be seen and others that cannot be seen, but we are not all here because of a chance. There was sacrifice behind this moment to get us here. Thank you, lecturers and the staffs, for your guidance and patience on this journey at Independence Dublin College. To all our families back home and here in Ireland, thank you for believing in us, supporting us, and carrying us through. I will never forget this college, not just to mention of all the lectures and exams, but memories of growth, responsibility, friendship, leadership, struggle, and perseverance. When I arrived here 3 years ago, I was simply just hoping that things will work out. Today, as I stand here, as a graduate, also having served as a student senator, Ireland student ambassador, I have met amazing people from around the world and have grown in a way I couldn't have imagined back then. I cannot be more grateful. As I conclude, I would like to congratulate the class of 2026. This was a well-deserved. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Francis. I now call upon Dr. Yasser Alashkar, Head of Dispute Resolution Studies, to confer our Master of Arts in Dispute Resolution Awards.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed a course in the School of Law, who are worthy of the Quality and the Qualifications Ireland Award of Master of Arts in Dispute Resolution, and I would request you to present their parchments to them. Okay. Adriano Catino. Alexis Omar. Ali Faragin Absantina. Eleni Centra. Anna Carolina. Annalisa Mota in absentia. Branda Hirara. Kathy Jane Torres. Celeste Elizabeth Bonnet. Chris Lobas. Darilyn Cano. Elise Malo in absentia. Erica Pastios. Fabio Martins. Fernando Seren. Hamza Tariq. Urban Domingos in absentia. Juliana Rubio. Christina Linda. Lydia Tamart. Maria Cecilia de Oliveira. Mayara Mariana Lilonens. Maeve Alongo in absentia. Muhammad Nasif. Muhammad in absentia. Mustafa Bumada. Nara Lenez. Natalia Montorio. Nicole Gafol in absentia. Olga Forchunko. Oscar Fargoso. Pedro Rodriguez. Ramil Jarudi in absentia. Roger Emmanuel Lemon. Ruth Dos Santos. Sarah Sobroel Dice. Sahar Zahid in absentia. Sergio Gomez. Shay Adibu Ya. Silvio Roberio. Sofia Asbansa. Tanjina Ajman. Thank you. Tari Tisholto in absentia. Thais Di Fratas in absentia. Tayana Vitali. Thorny in absentia. Victoria Frances De Santos. Yanara Korea. Jessica Tamora in absentia. Thank you very much.
This concludes the part of our ceremonies for the purpose of conferring QQI awards. We now introduce our next student speaker. Our second speech comes from a graduate from our Masters in Dispute Resolution program. The dedication and resilience they have demonstrated has not only impressed their peers, but also left an indelible mark on their lecturers and colleagues in Independent College. As this remarkable individual takes the stage, it is safe to say that we look forward to the contributions they are destined to make in the years ahead in the field of dispute resolution. Please welcome to the stage Sofia Silva Espinosa.
Good evening, everyone, to the faculty, professors, families, and friends, and most importantly, to my fellow students. It is an incredible honor to stand here today representing a room filled with people whose stories deserve to be celebrated. Because if there is one thing that this room proves today, is that dreams can cross borders. Every graduate sitting here made a decision at some point in their lives to leave behind something familiar in order to build something uncertain. We left our homes, our languages, our routines, and our families, and in many cases, versions of ourselves we had already outgrown. And somehow, through all the uncertainty, we made it here. Every graduate sitting here today carries a story that cannot be fully explained by a diploma. Because for many of us, this journey was never only academic. It was learning how to survive while building a future at the same time. It was going from work to class and from class to work. It was studying in a language that was never the one we grew up speaking. It was living far away from the people we love while still trying to show up every single day with motivation, discipline, and hope. And despite all doubts, we kept going. Even today, after everything we have achieved, many of us are still facing challenges. Some of us are staying in Ireland. Some of us are returning home to their home countries. Some of us still do not know where life will take us next. We worry about visas, jobs, opportunities, and whether we will be strong enough to face the challenges waiting for us beyond this room. But if there is something this experience has taught us, is that we're capable of adapting, rebuilding, and continuing forward even when the future feels unclear. I also want to acknowledge all of those classmates who could not be here today with us, those separated by distance, responsibilities, and circumstances, or life itself. Because even if they're not physically in this room, they're part of our own story too. Throughout this journey, we did not only learn theories, concepts, and academic frameworks. We learned something much more human. Studying dispute resolution taught us that conflict is not always about winning or losing. It taught us that there are never only two sides of a story. There are perspectives, stories, emotions, cultures, fears, and experiences shaping the way people see the world. It taught us the importance of listening, understanding, and creating spaces where solutions can exist. It showed us that resolution is not simply an outcome, it is in fact a process. And perhaps the most beautiful part of it all is realizing that mediation and understanding are not distant areas reserved only for courts, negotiations, or international institutions. They exist in our everyday lives, in our friendships, our families, and our communities. And in the way we choose to see and treat, and in the way we choose to see and treat one another. In a world that often feels divided by border, cultures, religion, and languages. This degree reminded us that humanity still has the ability to understand itself better. Personally, this experience transformed me in ways I never expected. When I first started this journey, I did not even fully know if pursuing a master's degree was something truly possible for me. Returning to study after years away from a university was a bit intimidating. I did not know if I would be able to adapt again. I didn't know if I was going to be enough. But somewhere between the lectures, the exhaustions, the deadlines, and the routine, this experience slowly shaped me into a more disciplined, methodical, and confident person. And I think many of us experienced something very similar. We arrived here carrying uncertainty, and little by little, we discovered strengths we didn't know we even had. For me, one of the most meaningful moments of this entire journey was submitting the dissertation. Not only because of the grade or the final result, but because it represented the end of a long path filled with questions. Months of meetings, discussions, ideas, corrections, doubts, and constant effort slowly becoming something real. Right, Yasser? Again, I said it before and I say it now, thank you very much personally to Dr. Yasser. He was my mentor, and without him I couldn't have done nothing like this, so that I have to say. So what once started as a simple idea transformed into a professional project built with passion, discipline, and persistence. And in that moment of submission, even before knowing the result, I think many of us felt the same way. We made it. It's done. Doesn't matter what's the outcome. It's done. And maybe that is the greatest thing this experience gave us. Not only a degree, but proof. Proof that we're capable of rebuilding ourselves in unfamiliar places. Proof that we can adapt, persist, and continue moving forward even when life feels uncertain. Proof that growth begins the moment we decide to take risks for the future we dream about. Because every person in this room made a decision at some point to trust themselves before having any guarantees. And that takes courage. What gives me hope today is knowing that this experience has changed us. It has made us more adaptable, more independent, more aware of the world and of the people around us. It has taught us how to begin again in unfamiliar places the times we want. It has taught us discipline in the midst of chaos, and most importantly, it has taught us that many of the limits we once believed existed were never really limits at all. So today, as we celebrate this achievement together, I hope we also remember everything that exists behind this moment. The sacrifices, the risks, the silent battles we fought, the growth, the friendships, the courage it took to begin. Because this graduation is not only the end of the degree, it is the proof of who we became along the way. We are right here as proud immigrant students, and we live as people of the world, ready to face whatever is placed in front of us. So thank you again to the college, academics, and the teachers, and all the fellow students. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. Well done to you all. It is now time for the presentation of student prizes in the college in recognition of outstanding performances in the academic year in the primary faculties of the college. Our first award is the Bill Seary Award for Excellence in Research. The recipient of this award is the highest achieving student in the dissertation module on our MA in Dispute Resolution program to recognize their contribution to the field and quality of research. I am very pleased to announce that the Bill Seary Award for Excellence in Research is awarded to Mohammed Nasif Mohammed Najimuddin in absentia. Our next award is the Independent College School of Law Special Merit Award, which is awarded to the highest achieving student in the foundation year module, Legal Issues in Business. I call upon Mr. Stephen Linane, lecturer in Ethics and Legal Studies, to present this award. I am very pleased to announce that the Independent College School of Law Special Merit Award goes to Isadora Vieira de Souza. Our next award is the FMI Award for the Best Equity Report with the Financial Model. This award is presented to the highest achieving student in financial modeling and valuation in the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Accounting and Finance Semester 5 last year. I call upon Mr. Manoj Suranga Jyotimuni, Head of Accounting and Finance, to present this award. The FMI Award for the Best Equity Report with the Financial Model is awarded to Adriana Cristina Barroco. Moving on, we now have the Head of Program Awards. The awards recognize academic excellence in each of our undergraduate programs. These awards highlight the recipient's academic achievement, perseverance, and determination to succeed. I call upon Mr. Louis Bergman, Head of Business and Marketing, to confer the Head of Program Awards for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Business Studies and the Bachelor of Arts Honors in International Business. The Head of Program Award for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Business Studies goes to Isabel Elis Cruz da Silva. The Head of Program Award for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in International Business goes to Daniel Escalona Vidal. I now call upon Mr. Manoj Suranga Jyotimuni, Head of Accounting and Finance, to confer the Head of Program Award for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Accounting and Finance. The Head of Program Award for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Accounting and Finance is awarded to Arison Cardoso Santos da Silva. I now call upon Ms. Carol Partridge, Program Leader, to confer the Head of Program Award for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Marketing. The Head of Program Award for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Marketing is awarded to Livia Sabaini. I now call upon Dr. Yasser Alashkar, Head of Dispute Resolution Studies, to confer the Head of Program Award for the Master of Arts in Dispute Resolution. The Head of Program Award for the Master of Arts in Dispute Resolution is awarded to Anna Carolina Volker. Our next award is the Daniel O'Sullivan Award for Undergraduate Research. The recipients of this award are students who have demonstrated excellence in the applied project module in each of our undergraduate programs to recognize their hard work and quality of research. I now call upon our Head of Research, Dr. Daniel O'Sullivan, to present the Daniel O'Sullivan Award for Undergraduate Research. The Daniel O'Sullivan Award for Undergraduate Research for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Business Studies goes to Freddie Alexander Magana Monroy. The Daniel O'Sullivan Award for Undergraduate Research for the Bachelor of Arts Honors in Accounting and Finance is awarded to Taina Camila Francisco. The Daniel O'Sullivan Award for Undergraduate Research for the Bachelor of Arts Honours in Marketing goes to Ana Luisa Noguera. The Daniel O'Sullivan Award for Undergraduate Research for the Bachelor of Arts Honours in International Business goes to Alma Gabriela Bautista Gonzalez. Our next award is the Learner Engagement Recognition Award, which honors a student whose outstanding commitment has extended beyond the classroom to represent both Ireland and their own country. I call upon our Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Ashima Rana, to present this award. I am very pleased to announce that Learner Engagement Recognition Award is awarded to Mustafa Geda Banmuda. Now we bestow the Learner Representative Recognition Awards, recognizing those students who have demonstrated exceptional leadership and a dedication to representing the interests of their fellow learners during their time as undergraduates or postgraduates with Independent College. I call upon the Chair of Academic Council, Dr. Marion Palmer, to present these awards. I am delighted to announce that the Undergraduate and Postgraduate Learner Representative Recognition Awards go to Francis Ogana Oduor, and Elise Hussar Melo in absentia. Finally, we bestow the President's Award. This award recognizes excellent academic performance. Recipients are celebrated for their dedication to their studies and their ability to consistently excel across their subjects. Beyond their commitment to academic excellence, the President's Award also acknowledges and celebrates a graduate who has contributed to the wider college community throughout their time at Independent College. I call upon our President, Dr. Paula Kenny, to present the President's Award. I am very pleased to announce that the President's Award is awarded to Supriyam Das. Congratulations to all of our award recipients. Finally, I now call upon the President, Dr. Paula Kenny, to deliver our closing speech.
Good afternoon, faculty colleagues, distinguished guests, family and friends present here, and those joining us online. And most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. Today we gather to celebrate a conferring that is both an ending and a beginning. It marks the close of one chapter of your lives and the opening of another, unwritten, unpredictable, and uniquely yours. Congratulations on this special day, a significant milestone for you, your families, and all at Independent College. We are delighted to welcome you to our Summer 2026 graduation ceremony to mark the successful completion of your studies. Today's ceremony recognizes the dedication, perseverance, and commitment you have made to acquire knowledge and develop the skills and values that will support you in meaningful careers and fulfilling lives.
All the music, procession, robes, pomp and ceremony that surround this day are meant to mark this single decisive moment of high transition in the lives of this group of graduates. Graduating class, as you sit here in your academic robes, caps, gowns, and hoods, I would like you to take a moment to reflect on the academic journey that has brought you to this point in your life. It wasn't always easy, but then nothing worth doing usually is. It wasn't clear where the route would lead you. Nevertheless, you've arrived at the end of this academic journey with Independent College, and that is something for you to be incredibly proud of. Remember your first day. You arrived on campus with nervousness, with ambition, and perhaps with a touch of trepidation for what lay ahead. Over time, you have transformed that uncertainty into capability. You've bolstered your intellect, broadened your perspective, and discovered reserves of strength you may not have known you possessed. You've mastered challenging material, persevered through difficult days, collaborated with people very different from yourselves, engaged in spirited debate, asked difficult questions, challenged assumptions, sometimes even ours, which we encourage, and contributed to a vibrant academic community that has been enhanced by your presence. You have done this against the backdrop of a world changing at a pace unlike any time in our history. You adapted, you questioned, you created, you led, and you grew. Your resilience is not just something to celebrate, it is something the world desperately needs. Graduating class of 2026, your accomplishments, whilst laudable, are not those of you alone. Behind each and every one of you is a story of family and friends, of parents who've nurtured and sacrificed, of grandparents, uncles and aunts who've supported and sustained you, of brothers, sisters, cousins and friends who have stood by you and with you, of partners, spouses, children, and other loved ones who have strengthened and inspired you. Many are here today with you and have traveled long distances to join you on this special day, and to those who cannot be here, many are joining us online. Céad Míle Fáilte to all of you, and thank you for joining us to celebrate this milestone for the graduating class of 2026. We hope you can enjoy the event as much as possible from wherever you are in the world. Graduating class of 2026, please be upstanding to show your appreciation to those who have supported you through this academic journey. Turn around and let them see you. You can be seated. Okay. Sit down. Okay. Well done. At Independent College, we take pride in fostering a supportive, dynamic learning environment where each student is encouraged to explore, question, and innovate. As you graduate, remember that your education is a foundation, one that will continue to support your personal and professional journey through life. Let us also acknowledge the faculty of Independent College. Many of them have joined you today here and are sitting behind me on this stage. Others who are not with us today have also supported you in your studies, behind the scenes, past and present. It has been their responsibility and privilege to educate you. They've worked hard to give you a sense of mastery. They've offered you their passion and their considerable experience and expertise. They modeled the curiosity, adaptability, and problem-solving skills that our higher education in various disciplines instills. Graduates, please take the opportunity to thank them also. You can remain in your seat. I would also like to take this moment to acknowledge our college staff, particularly our admissions, examinations, program management, academic support and student services team, who've all worked very hard to make your time among us comfortable and secure. You may not always notice them, but they are there working diligently behind the scenes to support you. They perform a myriad of services, and we simply would not be here today without them. Thank you. Personally, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the college staff, faculty, administrative and support staff for their hard work and dedication to the college, its programs, and to you, our students, this year. I would also like to thank our colleagues in the Access Education Group for their support, collegiality, and guidance. 2026 has been another exceptional year of change for the college so far. Some highlights include the launch of our new Centre for Dispute Resolution Studies, rollout of new modules and tracks at undergraduate level, expansion to our faculty team, enhancement of college roles and quality assurance mechanisms, participation in many conferences and professional networking events and charitable events, including the Calcutta Run, and formation of international academic partnerships and collaborations, and the formal notification of our TrustEd Ireland accreditation. To all of you who've participated and contributed in these achievements and projects in the college, thank you. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Graduating class of 2026. This is also an occasion even to assess the bright but uncertain future that lies before you. The world you enter as graduates is full of exciting opportunities and challenges. I encourage you to approach these opportunities and challenges with curiosity and integrity. Utilize what you've learned from your studies to contribute positively to your communities and to lead with confidence, purpose, and compassion. You will change careers, change cities, relationships, perceptions. Many of you already have to be here today. You will change your mind and change the world in ways you can't yet imagine. What matters is not whether the path is straight, but whether you move towards it with purpose, integrity, and toward the kind of life that makes you proud. You are graduating into a world of global turbulence, disruption, unrest, and injustice, with high levels of uncertainty. We can be confident only that in the coming years, we will all encounter a world of rapid and almost unimaginable profound change. Change is something we all face, and it's often met with fear or uncertainty. But I want to encourage you to embrace it, to see it not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity. Change is what pushes us out of our comfort zones and forces us to shift and grow. It's what turns dreams into reality, even if those dreams don't look the way we originally imagined. Some of you may have a clear idea of what you want to do next, while others may still be figuring it out. Wherever you are on that continuum, know that that's okay. Plans will change, and that's not a failure. It's an opportunity to discover something new about yourself and the world around you. As you go out into the world, don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is not the end. It's merely a stepping stone to success. Every step back you encounter will teach you something valuable, and every challenge you face will make you stronger. Embrace those lessons, reflect on them, and let them guide you as you navigate the ever-changing landscape of life. As we celebrate this important event, I urge you to pause briefly, look around, and remember this moment with your classmates. Remember what you've learned from each other and the time you spent studying together. You've created intense bonds out of common experience, shared memories, entangled hopes, and mutual loyalties, so that by the time of your graduation today, you've found some of your dearest friends and your closest colleagues. Look after each other, keep in contact, and support each other when you can. Today, with your parchments in your laps, you will begin to face this new and daunting world as a graduate and question how could we possibly have prepared you for the multiple and unforeseeable challenges that await you. I hope we have done so by giving you integrity, respect, resilience, and instill some of the life hacks. FYI, I'm old school. I've yet to embrace the use of AI in my writing. I plan on taking a course, doing some assessments, and maybe sitting an exam or two. The hacks are as follows. Be ambitious. Put your head down and work with pride on whatever is in front of you. You never know where it might take you. Stay curious. The world rewards expertise, but it is curiosity that drives innovation. Keep asking questions, even the inconvenient ones. Don't seek happiness. Keep busy and aim to make someone else happy, and you might find that you get the greatest happiness in return. Lead with empathy. You will work with people who will see the world differently than you do. They will have different opinions, beliefs, and values. Listen to them. Understand them. Collaboration is the engine of progress, and empathy is its fuel. Exercise and wellness. Take care of your body and your mind. You're going to need both. Be hard on your opinions. Be intellectually rigorous. Identify your bias, your privileges. Our world societies, and especially our children, need this more than ever before. Even if you're not a teacher or a mentor, be one. Share your ideas. Don't take your education for granted. Use it responsibly. Define yourself by what you love. Be demonstrative and generous in praise of those you admire. Send thank you cards, give standing ovations, stand up for what you believe in, appreciate others. Respect people with less power than you. Challenge yourself to continue to be an example of change. We won't grow and learn doing what we've always done and thinking what we've always thought. You have proven this with the journey you've been on. Don't stop now that this journey is complete. Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Don't measure your journey by someone else's expectations. The achievements will mean the most to you will be the ones that reflect your values. Today, your family and friends are celebrating not just what you've accomplished, but who you have become. And we at Independent College feel profound pride knowing that you will carry the knowledge, skills, and principles you learned here into every community you touch. Class of 2026, as you step forward today, remember you are not just graduates. You are creators, problem solvers, innovators, leaders, and most importantly, learners for life. Thank you for choosing Independent College as the place to shape your future. We are honoured with you, all you have achieved, and excited to see the impact you will make. Keep in touch with us, your classmates and academic members, and be part of our growing alumni community. Heartfelt congratulations to you, our graduating class of 2026. We wish you all the best and look forward to the impact you will make tomorrow. Gura míle mágat.
Thank you very much to our president. This concludes the ceremony for the purpose of conferring academic awards on the graduates of Independent College. This is not a goodbye. This is a see you later. We look forward to watching you progress to the next step of your careers. Our best wishes and thanks for you all for being with us here today. Please now stand for the academic procession. Now, graduates, as a reminder, we will be taking photos of all of our graduating classes, but the first photo we're going to take, if everyone is amenable, of course, is one where you throw your hats in the air. So this needs to be coordinated, otherwise it might look a little bit weird. So if we can get the photographers up front, okay? And graduates, are you ready? I will count to 3, and on 3, not after 3, but on 3, we throw, okay? Or you throw. I don't have a hat. 1, 2, 3. Do keep an ear out for when we call you. Do keep an ear out for when we call your class. We are just going to set up here, and we'll call you group by group, okay?